This is TNT Barbecue. I'm out here with a Southern supposed to taste. I'm out here with my boy Leland. What we doing is we barbecuing. Now, what we barbecuing, guys? I'm gonna have my boy Leland run everything down to you because we had an interesting this afternoon. We've been smoking out here, and we were finna talk about all the good things we've been doing. So here's my boy Leland, because Leland been cooking on the circuit with me last year, and we were successful. So let's go, Leland. Why don't you tell these people what we're doing?
Well, what we're doing today, right here, are our Boston butts that are going to be pulled pork. But T asked me once, he says, we'll take it from the beginning. Well, the beginning, this all starts, to get this good a look, all starts in the kitchen. You got to make your rub. And I'm not going to give any secrets on what the rub is, but it's very good. You got to apply it. You got to get it on there. You got to rub it in. And get these out here and let them cook. They've been on there for about 5 hours now. To get this look,
yes.
And then the grill needs to be hot. The grates need to be hot when you put them on. You get a sear on the bottom. You start developing a smoke line or a smoke ring. Eventually, at where we're at now, T made a mop. It's very good, like this, and then you put it on. Once you mop it, and on pork butt, you want the mahogany color, the red color. Now brisket, you're going to want like burnt bark, black bark. Well, that's fine for brisket, but not for this. You want this kind of color on here. Another hour on here. These will be taken off, wrapped, and put on the master bill for another couple hours.
All right, Leland. We've been doing some things today, Leland. Can you go ahead and give us a talk about how did that Tango Joe rub that you have had? Tell us how you liked that, Leland.
Tango Joe is excellent. I just got introduced to it today by T. The Midnight Express. That's a beef rub. Excellent. That one was the one that really got me. There's a red chili pepper one. That's very good. And the other one, Cajun. Actually, I didn't know if I tasted that one. But if they're all the same, they're really very good. I was glad I was introduced to them today by... Yeah, that's Tango Joe's rubs. Excellent rubs.
So out there, Tango Joe, out there YouTube land, hey, I'm telling you, we got a fan right here, Mr. Leland. And now, Leland, can you tell us a little bit about the smoker we're using? The reason why I can say Leland, can you tell me? Because Leland has the same smoker. So, Leland, why don't you walk them through a little bit about the smoker we're using?
Well, what we did, T and I both had these kind of custom made, and they're reverse flow. Reverse flow, what's that mean? Well, I'll tell you. You got to have your firebox and your smokestack on the same end. And then underneath, there'll be a tube. The heat will come in, go underneath the tube, the smoke will hit the back wall, and come back. So it's almost like you're smoking twice. Smoking what you got in here twice. And it does a really, really good job, the reverse flows, compared to the ones with the firebox on one end and the stacks on the other. That means it's just forcing the smoke through and out. It's not coming back in and just filling the box.
Oh yeah.
That's where you get your smoke. That's what makes a difference between a winner and a loser, in my opinion. Because as you can see, there's more pork butts in here, and the whole cavity, when it's really going, is just smoke. So that's a reverse flow, and I really love the line. So you can spend a lot of money on them, or you can spend. They're not cheap, but they're not. This isn't like a Lang's or something like that where they're 5, 6, 7,000. So.
Okay, Leland. Now we out here talking about reverse flow smoke. We out here talking about pork butts. Now, could you tell me what do you recommend for its internal temp on these Boston butts right here? Cause everybody has their own way of internal temp. What do you recommend, Leland?
Well, make sure you get them to 160 for sure. But I think if you want the tenderness, don't you, and the juiciness, maybe take them up to about 190, 195.
Yeah, that's right.
I would say, and the wrapped. And when you get to that, shut her down. You're good. And then it's time to let them rest. They got to rest a while. And then eventually start pulling it apart if you want pulled pork. Or you can slice it if you want sliced. But
165 if you want to slice it, and 195 if you want to pull that thing apart. But the key words, like Mr. Leland said, is you got to let it rest. You got to let it rest. You got to let it sit on this button and rest.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't just start jumping into it, because all the 6 to 8 hours you put into it will be for naught.
And look at this guys right here. And Leland, can I ask you a question? What pellets are we using for this smoker?
Pellets?
What pellets?
We
What
aren't
pellets are you-
using pellets. Don't ask that question. We're using real wood. We're using apple wood today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no pellets. There's no electricity here.
Oh, it's no electricity?
It's a man's grill.
Oh, man.
You know.
So, Leland, don't you go about my Master Bill electric smoker. Did you just get your electric smoker?
Yeah, I'm not saying don't have a place.
Yeah, they don't have a place, huh?
They do, but this is it right here, man.
Yeah, okay, so what you're saying is this is the ultimate smoke right here.
Yeah, I think so. I think they do a good job.
Me personally, guys, you know, I love my Master Build. I love all my smokers. But if you want to get this outcome right here, guys, this look right here, guys, you got to get your reverse flow smoker. You got to get it, and it's just plain and simple, guys. And me and my boy Leland, we've been out here just chilling out today, having a good time. We'll be heading out here shooting guns, doing our thing, right, Leland?
You got that right. We're down at my place.
Yep. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna close it up, and we're gonna have a final word for Leland, and Leland gonna give y'all some little advice. Leland, what's the best advice you could give somebody about the smoke, how it's supposed to look, how it's supposed to come out, how you tell if your fire burning clean and everything?
Well, okay, the fire burning clean, that's the key. If you look at your smokestack and it's rolling smoke, but you don't see smoke, you've got a clean, hot fire. It's not dirty smoke. And because your meat's going to reflect what your smoke is. And if you got dirty smoke, you're going to have a dirty flavor. So watch that. There's no smoke coming out of here, but there is. That's, as a final word, kind of a key. Yeah, that's key. A firebox maintenance is key to anything you do, I think. And if you don't control your firebox and do it well, then that's just one more element, you know. It starts in the house and it ends up out here.
And guys, you know, and that's what I'm saying, guys. This smoking thing, everything is the ingredient. The way you rub it, the way you treat it, the way you when you're smoking it, the way you fire control, like Mr. Leland said, everything is a key. And I like to thank Leland for coming out here with TNT, helping him out today, helping him do his thing. Me and Leland gonna be on the barbecue circuit. Yep, we're gonna bring us some trophies back. We're gonna bring us some of that what, Leland? Some of that
a little cash.
A little cash.
The trophy.
Yeah, cash and the trophy.
Right. You got that right.
So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna keep y'all with us throughout the year when we doing our barbecue circuits, and
we are nervous because when you know what you're doing, you can't be nervous.
Oh, y'all heard him. We ain't nervous. We ain't scared. We ain't nervous and we ain't scared because we know what we're doing, guys. So with all that being said, God bless you. God bless America. Peace.
Peace.